Drop by anytime.
What's up?
Ilma?
I heard the whole story. It sounds like things are getting pretty crazy. So you're the girl from that floating island. Lucille.
I'm Feria.
A pleasure. My name is Ilma. All right. Well, why don't you help us figure out how to get there?
I can do that. Not working. The teleporter initialization failed. It looks like it's locked.
I guess it's my turn to try. Who would have ever guessed that Lucille was controlling the entire planet? And they were even sending dolls and Meteor down here to duke it out. It almost sounds too crazy to even believe.
Is it okay if I say something? Yes. You, kind of remind me of Manon when I first met her. Okay. Yes, exactly like that. Could you tell me a little more about yourself and Manon? I can tell you what I know. That's more than enough. So, what is your relationship to her? I am her backup. I monitor her activities and provide support in the event of any problems. Do you mean to say that you've been watching her from Lucille the whole time? Yes.
And then a problem occurred. And you couldn't fix it from Lucille, so you came down here to get our help.
Correct. I see. Okay. Next question. What was Manon doing on Halpha? Gathering data for Operation 3. Her job was to document the war between Arcs and Dark Falls in person. Document the war? No. Information is strictly on a need-to-know basis.
So she was only monitoring the plan's progress, not implementing it, huh?
Yes. Huh?
So basically, her job was just to watch all of us. As one of many other Meteorn, while keeping a certain distance. But as far as I could tell, she sure seemed enthusiastic about participating in the things we were doing. Maybe she had a change of heart at some point.
Manon.
To put a stop to Zeffetto.
Zeffetto?
He is in charge of the Halpha experiment. He's the general of resurgent arcs.
So this Zeffetto dude is the one who started this experiment?
According to the records.
Okay.
Zeffetto is the one who created us. Something like a father, or perhaps a mother.
Father? Mother?
That doesn't exactly sound like your typical family. So, if this Zeffetto guy is in charge of everything on Lucille, if we can somehow stop him through either diplomacy or force, this whole dolls problem ends.
How long has this experiment been going on?
300 years, according to the records.
300 years? So that would mean that an untold number of Ark's defenders have been sacrificed to this experiment?
But what was it that caused Manon to decide to confront Zeffetto?
I do not know. There is one thing. A powerful anger reading showed up in her monitoring data recently.
She was angry at Zeffetto?
Yes.
So, then she really is trying to put an end to all of this by herself.
That's crazy.
Initialization successful.
Is that the teleporter? But isn't it a short-range unit?
It only appears that way. It's 100 times more powerful. It's ultra long-range capable, even without stabilizing the photon field.
Wow. Well, let's round everyone up and take this party to Lucille.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Crawford. Perfect timing. We're ready to go to Lucille.
We're putting a momentary pause on that for now.
Is something wrong?
The dolls have launched an all-out attack on Halpha. We're picking them up in every region.
What? But I didn't get any alerts. They must have evaded my early warning system. Yup. There they are.
I already notified Tyvis and the others. I'll deploy as many troops as I can spare.
It is what it is. I'm gonna go help my family out. Are you guys going back to Alio?
Nope.
You're not?
We're going to Lucille. Everyone else should defend their own region. Okay, Crawford?
Fine. I trust you too.
Thank you.
I agree, we can't abandon Manon. I'll send some support over to you as soon as possible. But come back right away if you get into any trouble.
Okay.
I will also go.
You're really not. Wait here. Would you please, Ilma?
Sure thing. You got it.
I give this to you then.
What's this?
A map of Lucille. Before I came here, Manon was on her way to the Lucille Dolls production facility. I do not know her current whereabouts. Communication between Halpha and Lucille is impossible.
Got it. Thank you.
Please, help Manon.
You know we will.
We'll catch up with you once we get things sorted out here. Good luck until then.
Hi. Drop by anytime.
So, Alpha was an experiment.
And we were the test subjects.
A manufactured world.
But what were they trying to do? The Starless, they call them.
They're said to have driven humans to the brink of extinction 500 years ago. To have killed 700 billion people.
700 billion people. We're supposed to believe that?
Believe it or not, you don't run hundreds of years of experiments for the fun of it.
Very true. And that's reason enough to have a serious talk about this.
The first step would be to assess what kind of threat these Starless pose to us.
You have encountered these Starless, have you not?
Yep. All of a sudden, there were like a zillion of them, and Zephedo took off running, but I have no idea what happened after that.
If Zephedo created the dolls as some kind of ARC's training system, then that would mean the Starless are an even greater threat than Dark Falls.
Right. But even if they are, we have no idea when they might show up again. It could be tomorrow, or hundreds of years from now.
There are too many unknowns. I suggest we focus on a threat we can do something about.
You mean the dolls?
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Shouldn't there be some way to stop them? In Lucille, at least?
All the Resurgent ARC's operatives in there escaped at the same time you did. According to them, they claim to have seen a doll's production facility in Lucille's core.
Why are we waiting?
The teleporter that goes to Lucille's core isn't working anymore.
Why?
I wish I could tell you. It could have something to do with the Starless, or maybe Zephedo did something.
Damn it. After all we've done, nothing has changed. We sacrificed so much for nothing. Then you tell me what we've gained.
gained tomorrow. And the day after. And the day after that. We have time.
Ina's right. There's a lot we can still accomplish. One day at a time. Ilma, I need you to get that teleporter functioning again.
You got it.
And there have got to be other ways to get to Lucille and to stop the dolls. After all, this is just one big experiment.
True. There are Ryuka devices, Trinitas. Might be a chance for us to finally get some answers.
Hopefully the Resurgent Arcs crew will help us with that.
What of the doll's production facility in Stia? Can we not destroy that?
I plan to look into that again. It's pretty risky, but we can probably do it if we have to.
But what about the whole destroying it will plunge the whole planet into darkness thing?
Still true. It was built to be an integral part of the energy plant. Clever design, I must admit.
Worst case scenario, Alpha loses its power source, and dolls keep getting produced.
He's absolutely vile.
Regardless, we need to learn all we can. Moving on. For now, let's focus on evaluating each region's battle readiness. And of course, stay on alert for any signs of Starless. If we work together, we can ensure that no stone on Halpha goes unturned. Together, we can do this. That was a long meeting. Sorry it took so long.
Hey, can we talk?
What's up?
Don't you think Manon should have been here for this discussion?
Manon. Well, she...
She's with those Resurgent Arcs operatives we mentioned. They're all being kept in custody, for now.
She's done nothing wrong. It would just be best if she lay low for a while.
What do you mean?
The Resurgent Arcs members are worthy of sympathy. Especially from those who know their situation. Forced to micromanage Halpha like a bunch of robots from the day they were born. Never even being taught the difference between right and wrong. That said, there are still many people who feel a great deal of anger and mistrust toward them. And frankly, I can't say I blame them.
We're still trying to learn more from Manon and Feria. If they can tell us what happened and what parts they played, hopefully, that will bring people around. Still, I expect that it will take some time to smooth everything over.
How long is some time?
It shouldn't be too long. I'll let you know, as soon as the time comes.
Okay. I'll trust your judgment.
Thank you. Does that work for you too? You have my word. Yes?
If you don't stop her, Manon will just eat the same thing every day. So, please be sure to give her something healthy to eat.
You bet. I'll let her custodian know. Anything else?
I think that's all.
Great. In that case, I'd like to talk about the next steps for the two of you.
We'll do whatever we can to help. Right?
Thank you. On second thought, we're probably all a little tired of talking for now. And this is a pretty important matter for the two of you. We may want to make sure everything's in order before we begin.